What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday and welcome back to another edition of Mr. Eric Reads. We've got a classic book. We've got a classic character. It's from Margret and H. Clever Minds, and it's their character, Curious George. And this time, Curious George is going to the aquarium. So, if I had to guess, there will be shenanigans. Come with me on this journey, won't you? On Mr. Eric Reads. Let's go to the aquarium today, George, said the man. The manager of the aquarium met them at the door. I'm gonna go feed these seals now, he said. Would you like to come and watch? So he took a pail full of fish and he went to the seal tank and he held one up. Billy, the biggest seal, jumped straight in the air and caught it. George was, of course, fascinated. Next, Billy did a twist in the air. George liked the seals, but only a few people were watching at the time. The next show will be at 2 p.m., announced the manager. George went behind the fish tanks. There was a net on a long pole leaning against a tank. George was curious. Could he feed the seals too? Well, he took the net and he went to the tank and he dipped it into the water. Easy enough, and George caught lots of fish. Just then, a guard came by and saw the net in the tank. Hey, what's going on? He shouted, and then he blew his whistle. Guards came running from all sides. There he is, cried one. Somebody catch that monkey. Stop him, shouted another one. They all ran after George. George was scared, so of course he ran away too. And then he headed for the seal tank. Meanwhile, the next show had started. George jumped right into the tank and landed on the back of a seal. Hey everyone, look, a monkey, someone shouted. George was flipped high in the air. Then another seal caught him. All the seals poked their heads out of the water. They all wanted to play with George. So they tossed George into the air and took turns catching him. George was having lots of fun. The audience went wild. It was the best show that they had ever seen. Finally, George landed on the platform. Suddenly, a guard reached out and grabbed him by the ear. Ouch! The manager rushed over. Oh, wait, he said. Let George go. He was the star of the show. Can we hire George? The manager asked. Well, we'll see, said the man in the yellow hat, but I think I'd better take him home now. They all cheered for George once more. The end. That curious George, man. He's always into something, and this time he got into it at the aquarium. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this book that was lent to me by Margaret Beckham. You guys continue to stay safe out there. Please wash your hands and practice kindness in everything you do. And last but not least, man, hopefully I'll see you sooner rather than later. But until that time, you guys take care of yourselves. See you around.